I see sand and sultans. I see hills of sand at the desert.
Mm-hmm.
I see myself wearing a big white turban.
Okay.
I see camels.
Yeah.
But also there's an oasis.
There's water there?
With water, yeah.
Oh. What does that look like? Can you describe it to me?
It's in the middle of all of the sand.
Yeah.
But it's almost like a tropical. There's palm trees.
Mm-hmm.
And the sun is so bright.
Can you feel the sun?
Yeah, it's very hot.
Scorching hot.
Scorching hot.
Scorching hot.
But the oasis is perfect.
Yeah.
There's lush plants around the water. And different plants.
Different plants.
It's a little island in the middle.
Oh. Tell me about that.
There's surrounded by some rocks. Big rocks. And on the island there's no grass, but there's lush green everywhere.
On the island?
On the island.
Is it a large island?
It's a small island.
It's a small island.
Only big enough for maybe a few people.
Okay.
But there's clear waters where you can swim, and I don't think anybody does swim there, though. It seems sacred, like the spot.
Oh.
It's where you would come and cleanse.
Okay.
To wash away. And you would use the water as a ceremonious. Maybe you'd take a little bit in your mouth, but it wouldn't be for like thirst. It would just be for it to allow it to pass through you and accept the waters. It wouldn't be for, like, if you were thirsty. It would only be used in the ceremony. You would collect the water there and store it in a sacred vessel.
What makes the water sacred? Why is it considered sacred?
It's the only place around in this vast desert
Mm-hmm.
where this small oasis is.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like a cenote,
Mm-hmm.
or a sinkhole that's opened up, where the gods have blessed this particular place.
Mm-hmm.
The water is crystal clear, blue. And there's not a lot of life in the pond, in the lake or pond, in the water. There's some fish, but no big fish.
Does this place seem familiar to you?
seems like I've been here before.
Is it some place you'd visit regularly?
It would be a place where I would travel for days to get to. And once I got there, I would almost, cherish the moment, every single moment as a ceremony. And I don't think anybody else really knows too much about this place. I found it.
Oh, you found it? No one told you about it?
No, I came across this place. As it was a gift.
It was a gift. From the gods?
Yes.
And how did you come to find it? Can you tell me?
I was on a long journey through the sands. And for many days, and I come across, finally, I thought it might have been not real, like a mirage, but getting closer, it was like it was just for me.
That was a magical feeling.
Yes, it was like I needed this. This is what I was looking for.
Is that why you set off on the journey?
No, it was for knowledge.
Oh. Can you tell me more?
But I think this place has given me knowledge. Through the waters. It's like the teacher.
So when you use the water in ceremony, you feel like it gives you some knowledge?
Yes, it cleanses the body and allows to be downloads this information to be downloaded, and you have this sense of gratitude like never before. And I knew I would find some place like this. But I have trouble whether or not to share it with anybody else. Only a select people, like family, I would bring them to.
That initial journey that you made where you found this oasis, did you stop your search then?
I did.
Okay. So you felt like you found.
This is what I was looking
That's
for.
what you're looking for.
Yes.
That's a good feeling. I want you to tell me about your body. If you look down at your feet, can you tell me about them?
They're much hairier than I think they should be.
Okay. And as we work up the body, tell me about if there's anything on your legs and anything on your...
They're very strong. Dark legs. There's a lot of body hair.
Oh.
They're strong legs, and as you go up higher, very strong.
Oh. You mean muscly?
Muscles, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm wearing a white linen, like almost silk cloth.
Yeah.
don't have any jewelry other than a ring. It was given to me by a father or a grandfather, someone significantly, like a man.
What does the ring look like? Can you tell me about it?
It was gold. It has a jewel in the middle. It is like a dark blue. Not like a turquoise, but deep like the ocean. It's a hexagon.
What's the significance of that ring?
I'm not sure. It was given to me to help guide me through, to find the path.
Oh.
It was passed down. It also helps me stay safe.
How does it do that?
I think it's more of a knowledge of understanding, like my guides are attached to it.
Oh.
Having this ring protects me.
So it's a form of spiritual protection?
Yes.
Do you communicate with your guides?
I do. They're the ones that set me on this journey.
Oh. Why did they do that?
I needed it. I was unhappy or bored where I was. Didn't have the answers I needed.
Okay. So you're on a journey of self-discovery?
Yes.
Okay. And you found the object of your journey?
Yes, I found the lake, I found this pond, and these stones.
Tell me about those.
These stones are white and red, almost swirling stripes. They're like pebbles I've never seen before.
That's interesting.
They're only in this pond. I don't know if I should take them or not, but I'm holding them. At first, I take one. I find this particular one very interesting. I feel very drawn to stones. And this particular stone, I would find that I needed to bring it back with me.
Is that what you end up doing?
Yes.
Okay. How does it feel? You hold it in your hand?
It's smooth, like almost flat, but ovaled.
Does it feel natural?
It does.
Okay.
Feels like almost like a pendant.
Oh.
Like Like I would like to rub it with my thumb.
Does it give you any sort of sensation when you hold it?
I feel like this is the answer. Like this is what I was looking for.
Okay. So you took the stone back with you?
Yes.
Can you tell me what your home looks like?
It's a palace.
Well, tell me more, please.
It's a big, giant, it's too big.
Oh.
It's a kingdom where people are happy, but they're also empty. They are surrounded by riches and extravagant things. I never felt like that was for me.
Oh.
I don't like expensive things or things that cost a lot of money. There was a lot of makers of these artisans. I like them. They are who I chose to hang around with.
Would you call them friends?
I would, more or less, teachers. I never really felt drawn to my own family, but these makers and these artisans that carved stone, and that's who I brought the stone to.
Oh, what did they do with it?
They carved it into a spiral. It was like the Kundalini snakes, like you would see on an allergic pendant, like the...
Oh yeah. Well, what will you do with it now it's carved?
I now have it as a necklace.
Why do you wear the necklace?
It means something to me. It means everything. I like to make things. I want to be just like them. I want to take things from the earth and create beauty.
Can you do that?
I'm beginning to learn. I've gotten better.
Does the body feel young or old?
It feels middle-aged, maybe young, but old enough, about in the 20s to 30s,
Okay.
maybe a little younger.
And is it male or female?
It's male.
And then where in the kingdom or the palace do you live?
My parents live in the highest parts,
Oh.
but I don't like to. I like to live on the outskirts of the kingdom with the other. Maybe not on the very outside, but lower down within the kingdom, but I don't like to surround myself with the riches.
What kind of status do you have in the community?
They don't know. They don't know I'm They don't know I'm powerful. They don't know I'm the prince.
Oh, you're a prince. So what would your parents, what would that make your parents?
My father is the Sultan.
Yeah.
My mother is the queen. Very beautiful.
Oh. Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have an older brother and a younger brother and 2 sisters.
Okay, so there's 5 of you.
Yes.
Okay.
My younger sisters, they're very young, but they don't seem to want to be different. They just want to follow in their footsteps. Same with my older brother. He's very important, very powerful. He's the next in line
Yeah.
to be king or sultan. I don't want to be that.
No. Did you say you had 2 older brothers?
One older brother
One.
and 1 younger brother.
So you'd be second in line?
Yes.
Okay.
But my brother will be king or sultan. He will be the ruler.
And how do you relate to him?
I don't believe there should be a ruler or one person to rule them all. I believe everyone should be more equal and have a say. It's only them that get to decide how things should be. It's not fair.
What do you think of how they rule their kingdom?
They're kind,
They're kind
but have an iron fist.
Oh, right.
If somebody doesn't agree with them, they are punished.
Oh. What sort of punishments would they give?
They lock them away.
Oh.
More free radical thinkers. Anybody who tries to speak up or change anything is shunned, put away. So I can't express myself that way.
Okay. So do they have any knowledge of your views at all?
No.
Okay. You're hiding the way you really feel?
Yes.
To keep yourself safe?
Yes.
Okay.
They don't know where I go during the day and that I sneak out at night. I know all the back passageways.
Oh.
How not to be seen. And there's a woman.
Oh, tell me.
She's very beautiful. But we can't be together. She's not worthy in my parents' eyes.
Oh. And how does it feel?
I feel very sad.
Yeah.
Because we're very happy together. She's a maker of linens and clothing.
Okay. And how did you 2 meet?
She was the daughter of one of the artisans, one of the people I've met that make things for my father.
you go and see her?
I sneak out at night or during the day, and we spend time together. During the day, she's very busy, and I can only watch her work.
Oh, and where do you go to do that?
I sit on the roof.
Oh.
On the roof. Why?
Of where she is?
Yes.
Okay.
There's almost windows on the sides of the roof. It's curved, and there's a ledge that you can see into.
Oh, so you watch her work from afar?
Yes. She makes the most beautiful clothing.
Does she know you're watching?
She does.
And do you get to spend time actually together?
Yes, I sneak out at nighttime, and I call for her, and we spend nights together on the rooftops.
On the rooftops? Is that how you stay away from other people?
Yes.
Can you tell me more about her?
She's very beautiful, and she has these big dark eyebrows and a slender face. And she's usually wearing reds and these jewelries. She's covered up most of her body. And she doesn't have any jewelry or anything, but she makes her own clothing, and she's very elegant. Her father's very mean, and makes her and her mother work all the time.
So he doesn't know about you?
He doesn't know. If he did, we'd be in very big trouble.
Oh. With him?
Yes. He doesn't want his daughter with anyone.
At all?
At all. She's destined to be with someone else, he thinks.
Oh.
Someone he appoints. Like an arranged thing.
Okay. How does she feel about that?
She's scared. She doesn't want that. She wants to get away.
Oh. And do you have plans? Yeah.
I want to bring her to my place, my oasis.
Oh.
It's free from everyone.
Could you live there?
No.
No.
There's no food there. But we could make it. We could maybe try to plant trees and make food. We would have to bring we have to bring everything there. This plan is crazy though.
Mm-hmm.
It's too far. The animals would never make it.
Mm-hmm.
Only the camel. But there's some fruit
Enough to sustain you though?
for a little while. but we need meat.
Yeah. Now, leave that scene and let's move forward to an important day. A day that you consider to be important and something is happening. You have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening and what do you see?
I see Atlantis.
Tell me more.
I'm given the opportunity to look after this pond, this sacred pond.
Oh.
This was some sort of portal.
Oh, okay.
It was in my family.
You're missing your family?
No, they're here. They are all with me. We are a family of light.
Oh, okay. And where are you from?
We are from Atlantis.
You're from Atlantis?
Yes, we are. We are water keepers. We are water dwellers.
Water dwellers or water keepers or both?
Yes, we are. We live within the waters.
Oh.
All around. And we are fish. We fish.
Yeah.
But this pond, this portal, isn't like the other bodies of water. It's
Why?
special. It's sacred.
What makes it sacred?
It's like, it's not the ocean.
No.
It's fresh water. Everywhere else is ocean.
Oh, are you surrounded by ocean?
Yes. This pond is cleansing as well. This is particular pond. Ceremonial. This is where everything fades away.
Can you tell me a bit more about what it looks like?
There's round stones and gems all around the pond. It's not very big, but very deep. Very, very deep.
And how did it come to be there?
It appeared one day.
Oh.
It's opened in the middle of land. And on our family's land. And no one knows why. But we are the keepers of this portal pond.
Where does this portal... What's the purpose of this portal?
We need to keep it safe. There's knowledge within it of past lives.
Okay.
To be able to see the future in the past.
And how would you gain this knowledge?
It would be downloaded to you when you cleanse yourself within the pond.
Okay.
You swam deep in there. Deep down.
You swim down under the water and that's what gives you the downloads?
Yes, you'd swim down and you'd see it all. And you're swimming down you could see whatever your intentions were, whether it was the past or the future or the answers you needed. You'd set intentions before entering, and as you deep down, you would open your eyes and see the future and not the water or whatever your intentions were.
So you can breathe down there, or do you need to be able to breathe?
No, you can hold your, we hope you can hold a breath
Yeah.
a very long time. Almost like free diving.
Mm-hmm.
You could stay down there for hours.
Does anyone outside of your family know about this place?
No. Some people do. Very close friends.
And you said you're a family of light.
Yes.
Can you tell me more? Do you have a human form?
Yes. We are like a blue tinge.
Mm-hmm.
We're slightly blue. There's no gills, but we come from the ocean.
Oh.
We are from the sea. We are, we believe in good and light and the sun. The sun is the God.
And you say you're in Atlantis?
Yes.
How do you know it's Atlantis? What do you call it that? Do other beings call it that?
I don't know, I feel like this is
Okay.
this is what it is. This is what life is.
How do you communicate with other beings?
We speak,
Mm-hmm.
and we're able to telepathically talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
We can read each other's minds and intentions.
And are you on an island?
Yes.
Yes. Are there many other beings there?
Yes.
Can you tell me more about where you live?
We live in a small village
Mm-hmm.
where it's still close to other people,
Mm-hmm.
but my friends and family, they're very close. There's 3 families where we live.
Mm-hmm.
So one family is fishermen.
Mm-hmm.
Fishers, they fish constantly. Another family is the builders. And we are the light workers. We are spiritual.
What kind of work do you do? Spiritual work?
We meditate
Mm-hmm.
to the sun and pray to the sun
Mm-hmm.
for life, and it's like Reiki. We
And
can go for weeks without even eating.
I was going to ask you what sustains the body.
Yeah, the sun
The sun?
and fish,
Mm-hmm.
but we only need when we need to.
Do you need to drink anything?
We drink the water.
Mm-hmm.
We have feasts.
Oh, you do?
we do once a month.
Mm-hmm.
We feast with all three families. We all help each other. The family provides fish. One family provides shelter. And we provide spirituality. And we live harmoniously with the earth, never taking more than we need, working with nature.
You say you're from the ocean, but now you live on the land?
Yes, we live above land,
Right. Okay.
but we're always in the ocean.
Okay.
But we sleep, and it seems like netting hammocks,
Mm-hmm.
like a spider web. Big, like it's not a single bed. It's like a hammock net web.
I guess it doesn't need to be very sturdy if your body is mostly light.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about the dwelling that you live in?
It's made of fine and what seems to be rope and like a thatched roof.
Mm-hmm.
Ceilings of more nets and webs and you can crawl on and climb up, go higher and jump off into the ocean.
Oh, very nice. And do you have your family? Do you have how old is the body? Are you young? Are you old?
I am middle-aged. I have children.
You do.
They're young, but wise. They're good kids.
Are you male or female?
I have a boy and a girl.
And is your body male or female?
I'm a male.
Female. And do you have a partner?
I do. I have a loving wife. She takes care of most things,
Mm-hmm.
and the children are my responsibility.
How?
She looks after the home
She does.
and cleans. And there's not much cleaning that needs to be done. Just more like tidying and putting things away, cooking. Oh, we like to have fun.
Oh.
We like to go on adventures and explore.
What's the rest of the island like?
It's nice. There's different families also living harmoniously with the earth. And there's these tall towers that you can climb up and jump off. I love heights. I love being high, very high up. And to jump off into the ocean.
Oh, that's what you do for fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are diving in and just jumping in very high.
Sounds so peaceful.
the youngest girl, she's scared at first. But she jumps. But she doesn't like to go as high.
She jumps anyway.
There's some that are much less tall, much shorter platforms. I like the very tall ones, the tallest. One day my son will, but he doesn't go to the tallest ones. They are still very tall, but mine is the tallest. 40 or 50 feet in the air.
Wow, that's pretty tall.
It's very tall. But
now, leave that scene and move forward to the last day in this life of the light being that we're looking at. You can watch it as an observer if you want to. We've gone forward to the last day of your life in this lifetime we are watching as the light being. What is happening and what do you see?
I'm surrounded by loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
My son's much older. He's a man. My daughter's passed away. She got sick.
She got sick.
I don't know how. There was nothing around for her to get sick. She couldn't recover.
Oh.
My son has to look after the family now.
And how do you feel?
Like I should have done more.
Oh.
Could have lived longer. But I'm very old. We all feel like that.
And you know it's time to go, to leave this body?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that what I've done was meaningful and impactful, and my son will carry on my legacy. He now has a family of his own.
So you have grandchildren?
Yes.
Are they there too?
They are. I'm not in any pain though.
That's good.
Just very tired.
Mm-hmm.
Over 100 years old.
Oh, that's a good age. So the body's just old and it's time to leave?
Yes.
So now whatever happens has already happened and you are on the other side of it. From that position you can look back at the entire life and see it from a different perspective. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at the life, what did you learn from it?
I learned that every day is a gift. Every moment you should cherish every single second, even the bad ones, as their lessons.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you can provide and breathe light and pass that light on, the light will keep shining.
What do you think the purpose was of that lifetime?
share knowledge, to cultivate light, to become higher, to bring myself higher to the sun and worship the sun and its life-giving rays. For without the sun, there would be no light.
I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Joe to see today. You chose to bring forward this life for him to see in the desert. Why did you pick that lifetime?
It was the first.
The first lifetime?
Yes.
And why did you pick it?
It's the most important.
And what does that have to do with his life now?
Everything. It needs to learn, to teach, to know. It needs to understand he's not evil.
He's not. I was wondering about that. Can you tell him more?
He's always believed in light. Always good. Where he's had to be strong and disciplined sometimes, he's always faced evil with an iron fist and always been able to overcome. Fears. And breathe in new life where old life has become to an end, whereas every death brings new beginnings.
You chose to bring forward the life in Atlantis for him to see. Why did you pick that lifetime?
It was he needs to know. I need to know.
Need to know what?
More about what it's all about, why we're here, what our purpose is.
Okay. What does that have to do with Joe's life now?
He's confused.
Oh.
Doesn't know a path. He's on the right path, but he needs guidance.
Okay. What can help with this?
Our knowledge.
Knowledge?
Understanding.
Okay.
He needs to let go things that he can't change. Change the things he can.
Joe had some questions. May I ask them?
Yes.
Joe wants to know what will be his greatest strengths as a father.
humility.
Humility.
Yes, to be able to see both sides of a coin, be able to see the positive and negative of every outcome. Experience is everything.
How will knowing the positive and negative outcomes serve him as a father?
He needs to make his own mistakes.
Oh.
And so does his sons and daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Allow them to make mistakes to learn from, not correct. Allow them to be put in situations where they can learn and not try to tell them what to do.
Okay. Will you find that easy?
No.
Why not?
He wants to help, he wants to step in. He wants to guide them and show them how.
Yeah.
They need to figure it out on their own though. He thinks it'll be easier if I watch him do it first. They need to figure it out on their own.
But Joe said he didn't have very good experiences necessarily having to figure out everything on his own when he was younger.
You're right.
Can you tell him more about that?
It's made him who he is today.
Oh.
It's taken longer for him. But everything is happening as it should.
It is?
Yes.
Was this the plan?
This was always the plan.
Okay. What is Joe's purpose in this lifetime?
To share knowledge and breed more light into the everyday. Allow people's light to shine, to see their true potentials. He's a conduit of light. He wants to help everyone, but he needs to help himself. And by doing so, he will help everyone.
Are there things he could be doing to help himself better than he is right now?
He is doing it.
Okay.
Meditation,
Yeah.
the Reiki, allowing answers to come from the guides, and to see the good and evil, not evil, but to see the good in people. Sharing that light and peace with more people.
So he's doing all the things he should be doing.
He's on his way.
Are there any gifts that have yet to be discovered?
Yes.
Can you tell them what they're going to be?
He doesn't know his own strength,
Oh.
his own power. He's forgotten how to cry.
Mm-hmm.
He's blocked a lot of emotions off
Okay.
because people have hurt him.
Yeah. Can we help release those blockages today?
Yes.
And can you tell me what that would look like? How we would release them?
It's to cry.
Yeah. He's been close though.
It's been very close.
Yeah. Just needs to feel safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
In true happiness, you will find silence.
Yeah.
All of it at once. It's not one or the other. Sadness is happiness. Happiness is sadness. Emotions are tough. He wasn't taught how to process things as a child. He's figuring it out.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. So the blockages that you can help him release, are they physical? Emotional? Some.
Some are mental. He won't let himself feel weak or inferior. He needs to remain strong.
Does he need to remain strong?
He feels like he needs to.
But does he?
No. He will find strength in weakness. Weakness in strength. He holds a lot of shame and guilt. He needs to let it go.
And how? Can you tell him how?
With breath. Breath work.
Breath work? Okay.
Breathing through it, allowing it to pass. Taking it in isn't the answer. Internalizing it, bottling it up. Pushing it deep down, needs to let it out. His whole life has been pushing it down and burying it, never allowing that weakness to come through. He needs to remain strong for his mother.
So you're going to help him release that today?
Yes.
Yeah. Will he feel the difference?
Yes.
Is there anything he needs to do to care for himself? Or to help with that release?
Love himself for who he is. Everything. The bad, the good, the ugly. The hideous. The beauty. The strength. The power. He is capable. He will accomplish great things.
He will?
Yes.
Can you tell me more about that? I'm sure it would be inspiring.
He's starting to believe in himself and the others around him. Starting to surround himself with soul family. His original family.
Where are they from? Are they from a specific constellation?
Orion.
They are from Orion.
Yes.
What do the people from Orion look like?
There's 2 stars.
Yeah.
It's from the left. The lower people there. People there are kind. They're pale. Big ears. Really, really big ears. And they're strange looking people.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of wrinkles on their foreheads. Slender. Very slim. 4 fingers. Their skin is glowing. They don't have any material. No jewelry. Besides earrings. Gorgeous earrings.
So, why did his soul choose to come to Earth?
To help guide the future. The children. This planet.
So he
The lost.
The lost. So he volunteered to come?
Yes.
How many?
He wanted to.
How many lives has he been here?
4.
4.
4.
Can you tell him anything more about the people from Orion?
They're all very old.
Mm-hmm.
They live to 500-600 years. And they always are reincarnated after they pass. They come back with the same knowledge.
Oh, they don't forget.
They don't forget.
So does Joe hold that knowledge?
Deep, deep, deep within. Way deep down.
Can he access it?
Yes.
How can he do that?
Through meditation. And Reiki.
Reiki.
We call it Raku.
Raku.
It is the healing powers of the universe.
Mm-hmm. Did his soul leave the body on Orion, or is it still there?
It's still there.
So this is a fractal.
Yes.
Does he have other fractals?
Yes.
Where?
There's more on this planet
Oh.
and others in different astral planes, different dimensions.
Can he communicate with his other fractals? Does he?
Yes, but he doesn't know how.
Okay.
Not yet.
But he will know.
He will.
In meditation, Joe says he sees what looks like rings of Saturn.
Yes.
Is that what he's seeing?
Yes.
Why would he see those?
Saturn's rings hold a deeper energy. It's light and dark. It's purple and violet. It's where we go seek the knowledge of the universe.
So is he consciously travelling there
Yes.
during meditation?
Yes and no. But now, yes. At first he was shown. Now he knows.
So he can travel there when he thinks about it?
Yes.
So that's a place to get more knowledge?
Yes. There's no bodies. There's nothing but light. There's only the spirit that is allowed to go there.
Can Joe access the Akashic records?
Not yet.
Not yet. Will he be able to?
Yes.
Are they different from the rings of Saturn in terms of knowledge?
Yes.
Joe would like to know what is holding him back from achieving his dreams of being self-employed and a full-time photographer.
His confidence.
Confidence?
He doesn't believe in himself.
Oh. Can we do anything to improve that today?
Once he truly believes, he will accomplish his dreams. He is becoming aware.
Yeah.
The confidence is hard to build. But he has found his soul tribe that gives him the power and the courage to believe.
Are there any mental blocks to his success?
Yes.
Can you tell me about them?
Doubt.
Yeah.
Mainly just doubt, and doesn't think it's possible for someone like him that came from nothing. We all came from nothing.
What can you tell him today that will remove the doubt?
Love.
Love?
Love yourself. Love everyone. Keep loving. Keep remembering. Keep learning. Stay on your path.